Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. So today I'm doing this again. Offensive unpopular opinions are my favorite kinds of videos to make. Also guys, please don't unsubscribe to me because you disagree with me. We're all different. Also I'm gonna try my best to not be rude in this video unlike my other offensive K-pop opinions videos. Let's start the video. I'm sorry but this is just a fact at this point. I haven't seen a girl in the fourth generation that really blew me away with her stage presence except for her. Even if you don't like her you can't deny that she has amazing stage presence. I also think it's because she puts a lot of power behind her moves and make it so effortlessly. All the people who say she doesn't deserve her center time are just stupid. Yes, she has a lot of center time but don't complain about it. Also her facials play a huge role in why she has such an amazing stage presence. It can be overwhelming at times which I understand. But sis really puts all her energy in every performance even if she's sick. This girl works day and night to perform for you guys and you're just gonna discredit her because of decisions she hasn't control of. She is the best dancer in K-pop and people should give her more credit for that. I was really happy when people finally realized last year that she is one of the best dancers in K-pop. I see a lot of people mentioning her when it comes to dancing. And that's what she deserves. No other girl or even another boy can top her. The control she has over her body is insane. And I love it that she is so versatile and can do many genres when it comes to dancing. That's not something every dancer can do but she has it all. Stan this queen. That's all I'm gonna say. Sorry sis but she's really weak. Like the only thing she does when she's dancing is shaking her butt and moving her arms. Can she do another style of dancing? Cause the only thing I see is her half twerking on stage all the time. She's also not really versatile which makes her automatically a weak dancer. She hasn't really proven herself of what she's capable of. She also doesn't really have a genre of music where her dancing stands really out. I even think Soyeon and Yuki are better but that's just my opinion. Let's hope she improves because she's doing this for years now. Before y'all attack me let me explain myself first. He already gets the most lines despite him being a main vocal so he should get the hardest parts not the most parts. He gets the most screen time despite him not being a visual. He gets the center in dance breaks despite him not being main dancer. And he also gets center time in the chorus. Like sis. What is this for a system? This is an example of a company who didn't distributed the positions right. Why isn't J-Hope the center? It seems logic to me since he's a main dancer and better center material. Also why does Jungkook get center time when they have a dancer break? Like sis. At this point you can give him a main dancer title because that's how you treat him. Also I don't hate on him so don't come for me in the comments. Sorry that I have to say it but most boy groups their vocal line is weak. Like sis. Women are naturally better at singing than men but that doesn't mean that you can't train them in order to be a good vocalist. Look at NCT and EXO. They have amazing vocals and are even better than some girl groups. But the thing is that they are the only boy groups who have good vocals. They probably had to work hard for it but the hard work paid off and we can tell. At this point some companies don't take vocals serious anymore. They all want them to sound stable. But sis. In order to be stable you should have first a good technique or you will damage your vocal cords. I also see the same problem with girl groups but way less than boy groups. Also we have to consider that most girl groups sing way higher than most boy groups. I always see boy groups lowering the key of a girl group song because they can't sing it in the original key. But again, if they had proper vocal training they could. Some visuals are just there to be a visual. They don't really have a purpose and should only look good. Which is sad since it's the company their fault for debuting them too soon. I have seen that companies debut visuals after a short period of training. Like this. Some visuals barely trained for 1 year. And the company just decides to add them to the group because they are the only ones who fit the Korean standards. That's really messed up. A lot of visuals get blamed because they lack in a lot of things. But it's the company their fault for debuting them too soon and not giving them a proper training. I actually seeing improvement in the 4th generation but still not enough. Also I'm not gonna name any names. So you have to find out yourself who I was talking about. I'm sorry but award shows are not even fun anymore to watch when you already know who is gonna win. Also the rule of you can only win an award if you're attending is stupid. Like this. If somebody won an award but they're not gonna attend, y'all are not gonna give it to them despite them having the most votes. That's really stupid. Also it's most likely that groups from the big 3 win awards than groups who come from another company. Everybody should get treated equally despite from which company they come from. So I recently got into G-Friend. I really like Sunrise of them. But I must say that Yuju is damaging her voice. I compared her voice now with her debut voice and she sounds way different. She used to have such a good technique and could hit high notes really easy. But now she just cracks and pushes the high note out of her throat. I thought she was sick since many people said that. But I checked their life stages from their new song Crossroads and she still sounds really bad. I'm actually really concerned about her since she used to have such a good technique and now she strains on simple notes that she used to support before. Her voice is getting damaged or it is already damaged. I'm not sure since she sounds okay in her mid and lower register. But around B4 or C5 she sounds tight and strains a lot. Also I don't really know what the problem is since you can't really go from a good technique to a bad one if you sang your whole career with a healthy technique. It's really getting out of hand and I hope she sees a vocal coach and a doctor. Okay, so I don't think that groups from the 4th generation are gonna disband after 7 years. From what I can see, they are getting better treatment than the 3rd generation. Also with all the social media that there is now I don't think that they will lose popularity. They can easily keep in contact with their fans even without having a comeback. And that's what fans want. They want content. Also with K-pop being so popular in the West it's easy to now have a stable fan base. Also many fans would be disappointed when their favorite group disband. The process of getting a group to the top takes a while. And I don't think companies will always replace their older ones for new ones since you're not sure if they would do good or not. But the only thing I'm scared of is some groups in the 3rd generation are not treated right so they will not resign their contracts. I'm really happy that companies are starting to get better. For example, they take mental health really serious these days. And the biggest thing I have noticed is that they don't make the idols skinny to the point they starve themselves out. Most of the girls and boys have a healthy body and are not forced to go on a diet. I also think that the West plays a huge factor in this. Since they would defend their favorites really fast and start doing petitions and everything. We have more power than the company themselves lol. This is really sad. International fans don't care from which company a certain group comes from. Like sis. Why are more than half of the K-pop groups who are not from the big three more popular in the West? Oh yeah. It's because we don't care about the company. Like sis. In every award show I see most of the time groups from the big three or big hit winning. And you know what actually sad is? That Koreans never looked at BTS. But when they became so popular in the West the tables turned. I hope groups like Everglow and ATEEZ can break this mindset of the Koreans. Since they are very popular in the West. Like sis. Everglow charted higher than ITZY in America. But because ITZY is from the JYP. Koreans will choose them over Everglow. I'm not saying ITZY doesn't deserve those awards. But if the international fans could vote, the awards would go to different groups. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Also comment down below your opinions and what you think about mine. I will see you next time. Bye.
See you later, boy. See you later. See you later, boy. See you later.